Hi everyone, we are looking at our first problem on our practice exam. So did Magnus Carlsen cheat against me? So I was playing a game of chess, I lost, convinced, somehow changing his piece, I'm asked him to play 764 more games. And at the beginning of each game, I randomly pick a piece to move to make sure he is not cheating. So each player should have one king, one queen, two bishops, blah, 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 blah. Below the number of pieces that I found after my random selection for his, did Magnus cheat using a 10% significance level? So here, and actually let's go ahead and let's bring this over to the side. Let's bring our Mathematica notebook over here that I prepared ahead of the game. So for my observed, I observe basically equal to 48, 94, 96, 385, 47, 95. So that's what I observe. So we played a number n equals 765 games, and I only select from that person's, Magnus's, basically pieces. So how many kings should I have? So I have how many total pieces? So my total pieces is equal to total of 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, and then 8 pawns. Oops. Let's type in 8 here. So 16 total pieces for Magnus. And as I go down here, so what should I expect? So out of 16 pieces, there should only be, so my expected should be equal to, I should have 1 out of 16 here. For the bishops, 2 out of 16. For the rook, 2 out of 16. For the pawns, I should have 8 out of 16. For the queen, I should have 1 out of 16. And for the knight, I should have 2 out of 16. And I need to multiply those fractions by n, my total number of games. Let's look at that numerically. I can now solve for my chi-squared value, which is this. I want it at a 10% significance level. So I'm going to look at a chi of 0.1. Actually chi, and then I need to figure out, again, I need to look at my chi value. So I'm going to set up my table here. So I'm going to look at my degrees of freedom. So my degrees of freedom, chi of, how many outcomes do I have here in this problem? So I could have either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So chi of 0.1 significance level, degrees of freedom of 5 will be equal to, let's go ahead and pull this up. Let's look at to the side here. Let's zoom in. So 10% significance, so right here, 0.1. My degrees of freedom, 5. So that is 9.236. And we always know it's a right-tailed test. So where are we at? Chi-squared experimental is very much less that, so we are going to be do not reject. And that will be my problem number 1. So I'm going to save this now. I'm going to quit my kernel because I want to make sure that when I move on to the next problem, I don't have any other issues kind of moving. So there we go. All right. I will see you all next time in the next video. Thanks. Bye. Oops. Let me stop that.